Welcome back to SHIB Planet, everyone. So, have you asked yourself, how well is the Shiba Inu project doing at the moment? Most people are going to tell you success stories about how the Shiba Inu token is now listed on some new platform, or how it has won numerous social media challenges from various crypto exchanges, or even how the token's price periodically spikes when the rest of the market goes up. But the truth is, any serious investor knows that genuine long-term value comes from how well the core product or service is adopted or used. For Ethereum, it's basically all the activity which it generates from being a network where people can build tokens, NFTs, decentralized applications, games, and so on. For Amazon, it's basically all the efficient supply chains which allow for businesses to efficiently sell goods across the world. And basically, if the fundamental core activity of those businesses increases, the value also goes up. But note, I said value, not price. I'm going to explain that a bit later. But what is the core activity of the Shiba Inu project and how well is it doing? Today, I'm going to take a look at all the profit-generating activity of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Yes, let's take a look at how everything is doing at the moment and how it's expected to perform going forward. I'm going to show you how much Shiba Inu has made from Metaverse Land Sales. I'm going to show you how much volume and fees are being generated on ShibaSwap. And then we're also going to take a look at the current amount of tokens which have been burnt via the burn portal, and we'll see how well the Shiboshis have been performing as well. This thumbnail which I showed you isn't clickbait. This is exactly how much Shiba Inu has generated over the past 14 days from a combination of land sales, burn portal value, ShibaSwap fees, and Shiboshis sales. And this excludes token sales volumes. That's this $24 million amount. So, if you're interested in looking under the hood and looking at some performance indicators, then this is the video for you. This is going to be my critical assessment of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, and I'm going to show you if Shiba Inu is overvalued or undervalued. And if you stick till the end, I'll show you my full assessment of Shiba Inu's full potential when it's at full scale. Welcome back to SHIB Planet, everyone. This is Ace. Grab your calculators and put on your investment caps. We're about to pop the hood on the engine that is Shiba Inu. Alright guys, let's get right to it. Okay, if I'm going to buy a business or invest in a company, the first thing I'm going to do is request for a detailed activity report or a financial report. And then this is going to give me an idea of how well it's really doing. And then after that, I can make a judgment on whether I think it will perform well in the future. But since Shiba Inu is quite decentralized, we don't really have those kind of reports. And that's where I come in. Okay, it's been about 2 weeks since the launch of the Shiba Inu Land Sales event. There have been about 3 sales events, and we are currently on the stage 3 over here, which is the public sale. Alright, let's have a look at the current map to see how well the virtual land has been taken up. I'm going to wait a few seconds for it to load, and now that it's loaded, I'm just going to unzoom so we can see the full scale of the map. And have a look at that. The majority of the map has been bought out already, and all the central hub, especially all around the central hubs, these central areas over here. And these dark squares, they show that the land which has been bought. And this top right section here is actually the section which has been designated to the Shiboshis, which is called the Shiboshi zone. And I've bought some land around here as well. It's pretty much 100% bought out, and we expect some really interesting SHIB themed features to be developed here in the future. And I think that the land value is also going to get quite high in the future because of its exclusive access. Okay, let's look at the numbers. There are currently 3 wallets which are holding all the revenue from the land sales. This one is from the stage 2 sales event and the public sales event combined. It currently holds about 3,900 ETH, which is currently worth a massive $11.4 million. And the other wallets, I'll just scroll over to it. One of them holds 1987 and the other one holds 2,000 ETH altogether. And this chart over here shows the sale progress of the recent 2 sales events. And as you can see, it's been a steady climb up until today's amount. And it also looks like it's flattening out at the top over here. And maybe this is because there's less social media attention on the land sales at the moment, particularly since after the burn portal was launched. So all in all, there has been a massive 427% increase in land sales revenue over the past 14 days, and the total is actually 7,920 ETH, and that's a massive $22 million. And that's really awesome, because we all know that a AAA game developer requires at least $15 to $20 million minimum to develop a quality metaverse. And in fact, they are actually Shiba Inu is actually just $3 million short of breaking Decentraland's record of raising $25 million within their land sale metaverse project. Okay, let's take a look at the burn portal. Shiba Inu recently launched the burn portal, where holders can burn Shiba Inu tokens, and in return, holders get a burn token, which entitles them to earn passive income in other tokens. And at the moment, after just a few days, the Shiba Inu community has managed to burn a massive 17.1 billion SHIB tokens, which is about roughly $400,000. And that means that at the moment, about every week, $24,000 is being distributed to holders every week in rewards. And this is based on a percentage of Ryoshi Vision transactions which are being distributed to a pool. And I think this is going to be a massive feature in the future, because right now rewards are being distributed in Ryoshi Vision tokens, but soon more tokens will be able to add themselves to this feature, meaning more rewards. Can you guys imagine a token which has more transaction volume than Ryoshi Vision joining? And that's going to mean even more rewards in distribution. And I think this actually might incentivize more burns. And personally, I think that all those other Inu projects should actually jump on this feature, since they actually already capitalize on Shiba Inu's brand. Because it would mean that they would increase their exposure and also their holder counts, whilst also helping to burn SHIB tokens. It's important to note that there are other community-led burn initiatives which are currently happening. They may not burn the same amount of SHIB at the moment, but I'm not covering those right now. Also, we know that Ethereum is going to burn SHIB tokens, but I obviously can't cover that since it hasn't launched at the moment. Okay, let's look at ShibaSwap. This decentralized exchange is one of the core activities of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This chart over here shows the daily volume and fees earned over the past 3 months. And at the moment, ShibaSwap has a volume of between 5 million and 45 million per day, depending on the day. And this has been more or less the case throughout this year, but I found that it's actually been gradually declining, mostly because most of the crypto market has not been performing too well most of this year. And if I scroll down here, I'll show you the liquidity. This is the total liquidity which has been provided, and you can see that it's been steadily declining as well, partly due to people removing liquidity, but also due to the fact that most of the cryptos which are locked into the platform have been dropping in value since the beginning of the year. You can actually see this a little better if I switch to the 6-month chart, and you should be able to see, like, once that loads, you should be able to see that decline a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to compare this with Uniswap just to give you some context. This is Uniswap's chart, and if you can see, even though the volumes are much bigger on Uniswap has more or less the same sort of pattern. And also, if I scroll down to their liquidity, they also have a similar pattern. And if I switch to the 6-month, they are also showing a sharp decline. And I'm just showing you that just so you can see that it's not a Shiba Inu thing, it's a crypto thing, where there has been a decline in liquidity provided and also value of cryptos throughout the year so far. I like to compare with Uniswap because I think that this is where the potential ShibaSwap can get to over the years. And finally, let's take a look at the Shiboshis. The Shiboshis are Shiba Inu's official set of NFTs. There's currently 10,000 of them, and the floor price has dropped to roughly 0.6 ETH, which is about $1,800 each. And I think it's actually low now because most of the NFT market has also dropped fairly significantly since the beginning of the year. Now, if you know anything about NFTs, you know that they can be notoriously hard to sell because their demand usually quickly falls after an initial launch. But the Shiboshis fortunately have a decent amount of daily activity, and this is a good sign. And they also have a lot of utility, which I'll talk about just now. For example, they allow exclusive access to various Shiba Inu launches like Metaverse Land Sales, and they also will be part of the upcoming play to earn game. Satoshi has also mentioned that they're going to earn passive income at some point as well when ShibaSwap 2.0 launches, because holders will be able to stake them and earn a share of 5% of all BONE token which is minted, and that's actually a really big deal, having passive income with an NFT. And they also have benefits associated with Shiba Inu partnerships like Wellies and John Richmond, and also future partnerships, I'm pretty sure. So in my opinion, these have the potential to be one of the best NFTs on the market, but I don't think they're actually being marketed to their full potential at the moment. Actually, I forgot to show you, over the past 14 days, there have been a total of 193 ETH worth of Shiboshis sold, and that's worth just over $500,000. Before I continue, guys, I recently received my physical crypto coins from Minted Crypto USA, and they're much better than I expected. If you guys are interested in actually owning your own realistic, high-quality physical collectible coin of your favorite crypto, whether it be SHIB, Doge, Bitcoin, or any others, you can get them at their website. They now have really fast shipping options available within the US, and each coin comes individually cased in a clear protective case. I'll leave my affiliate link in the description. So that's a quick look at some of the performance of the ecosystem assets. The crypto market in general has fallen, so this is going to affect the performance of all of SHIB's assets as a whole. But now you have an idea of where Shiba Inu's fundamental value is going to come from. I think one of the biggest potential is actually ShibaSwap, because it's literally the same as Uniswap, but it doesn't have the same attention on it at the moment. I think a strong coordinated marketing campaign should be able to increase the volume and TVL over time. Also, once ShibaSwap 2.0 launches, it's going to burn SHIB as well, and this is going to be quite important in the future. And also the metaverse is going to focus a lot more on SHIB with land sales and burns as well, and also some in-game features. And of course, everything is going to run on Shibarium as its backbone. And once this goes live, Shiba Inu's partners will be able to burn SHIB and increase the value of BONE token with each of their transactions. So things like Wellies and John Richmond and all future partnerships are going to be massive, in my opinion. So let's wrap things up by looking at the price. The current price of Shiba Inu is about 2395 Satoshi units with a market cap of 13 billion. And I think if I refresh it, it actually will go down to about the upper 12s. The current price of LEASH has also gone down to about 8896. Unfortunately, LEASH has not been performing well. And we hope that, things pick up for this token. And then we have BONE token, which has been fairly steady in the mid 50s for quite a while. And the Shiboshis, I think I showed you as well. I own 2 Shiboshis, so their current floor price, the dollar value amount of that is about 3,000. And here is the full ecosystem value of my current portfolio. This is pretty much the exact tokens which I hold in Shiba Inu, and this is pretty much their value at the moment. I own everything Shiba Inu, SHIB, LEASH, BONE, Shiboshis, and I also have a little bit of land as well, so that will probably take it up to about 18,000 for the moment. But this portfolio has actually been as high as around 60,000 at its peak. And I'll wrap things up with a comment. At this stage, I don't look too much at the price because I'm a long-term investor. The thing with prices, whether they be crypto or stock prices, they're actually mostly influenced by perception. A simple news article or a tweet from an influential person can cause huge swings in the short term, but in the long term, it's the actual core fundamentals that matter. Did you guys know that about 20 years ago, during the dot-com crash, Amazon lost about 90% of its share price because people lost confidence in internet-based businesses. And when Jeff Bezos looked at the fundamentals of Amazon's business, to him they looked good. There were still orders being processed. There were more businesses still choosing to sell through Amazon. Warehouse stock was actually going up. So he wasn't worried about the stock price because the core business was still moving. And in time, once people realized that e-commerce was where the market was headed, it was quite a no-brainer for people to invest in a model which was clearly working. And that's because its fundamentals were solid and it was proving itself. And that's how I see Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is currently building the fundamentals which are going to make it relevant. We know that crypto adoption is coming. We know that NFTs are going to play a big role in the future. We know that decentralized finance with its staking and yield farming is growing at a tremendous rate. We know that crypto gaming is projected to be $1 trillion industry. We also know that the metaverse is going to be a conglomerate of many metaverses and also $1 trillion industry in itself. And we know that Ethereum will explode in use, and also layer 2 solutions will still be relied upon even after ETH 2.0 comes out. And we also know that many businesses are going to want to integrate onto the blockchain with projects which are proven to be robust and stable. And that, my friends, is why Shiba Inu has developed utility in not just one of those areas, but all of them. With a well-established multi-billion-dollar token called Shiba Inu and an ecosystem which includes a decentralized finance platform ShibaSwap, high-quality NFTs with the Shiboshis, 2 AAA games for both crypto and non-crypto users, a metaverse where people and businesses can interact, and Shibarium, the layer 2 blockchain which is going to power all of these and allow regular businesses to be able to trade with the benefits of blockchain technology, all while burning SHIB and bringing value to the ecosystem. And that's why I'm not afraid to project that Shiba Inu can reach up to 1/100th of a cent in about 5 or so years, as long as all these fundamental utilities continue to grow and crypto adoption also grows. I'm just going to pump that market cap to close to 300,000 because I do think it should be able to reach that in a number of years. I mean, in about 5 years. So I'm going to pump that market cap to about 300 billion, and we will burn 200 trillion tokens, because I do think that's within the scope within about 5 to 6 years. So that's about 36% of the current market cap. So that's close to 1/100th of a penny. Even if it gets to that, I'm pretty happy. And that is it for my evaluation of the Shiba Inu project so far, guys. If you like the way I cover Shiba Inu ecosystem, the best way you can continue to support this channel is by simply hitting the like button and also leaving a comment. Let me know what are your personal predictions for Shiba Inu over the next 5 years. Once again, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Ace. Peace.